This is the ribeye. Cut the side piece off. You can make stew, stir fry out of this right here, chunks, whatever you want to. When you start cutting them, if you cut them like this, nice and thin, they'll cook faster, so you don't have to worry about too much of a long time cooking. Unless it's like, if you're doing a grill, you can put it on the grill as well. So if I was you, I would cut maybe 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch, depending on what you like. You know, try to get as many steaks as you can. Eat that bad boy right on up. Key to cutting is a sharp knife. You got a dull knife, you're gonna cut yourself. Period. Nah, it's not gonna happen. And then you're gonna tear your meat up. It's gonna be cut all crazy. So just take your time, and it cuts just like butter. Then you put this on right here, and for the 1-2 for your last one, when you come out here, you can also get a roast out of your last piece. So if you take the last cut at the end, you can make it a roast, or you can make steaks. You can do anything that you want with it. A lot of people like to eat stew, but I try not to stay with the stew because it's the cold season. A lot of people around this time, you figure October, November, and some in December, they eat roast. Rump roast, beef bottom round. There's a couple roasts that you can get out of it. But I'll show you guys at least the first step. And you also save money. You know, you save a lot of money if you cut it this way, instead of going and buying in single packages. You know, so if you could take it, like I said, thin is best. When you're cooking in the house, you don't want it too thin, too thick, because it won't cook right. Put the pieces on here like this. Nice slice. About $10, $8 a pound. So you could probably get one of these for about $80. So if you buy one of these for $80, you figure, you could probably eat for like a month and a half, depending on how big your family is. That's what I would do. Anyway. And never season your meat when you put it in the freezer. Never. Ever, 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 ever season meat. This right here, if you wanted to, you could do like a ribeye roast out of this piece here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a roast out of the bottom so you guys can see what that actually looks like. Because I'd rather cut this. I could cut it all the way down. I could make a roast out of that. It'd be an eye-round roast. You never know, but probably get some steaks out of that all the way down. So if you trim it off of the fat, you see that fat piece right there? You don't want that. That's like a cartilage muscle. You don't want that piece. No good. It's not edible to the customer or to your family. Don't eat that crap. And this is how you finish a ribeye. So now we have 2, 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, that's 8, that's 9, that's 10, that's 11, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 steaks. Now, at $60 for this actual primal, you have over $200, $300 worth of meat right there. That right there is excellent. We didn't waste anything. Again, remember, we're going to use this for stew, so you leave that off to the side. When you package, I would package them single, because you don't want the meat touching itself. If the meat touches itself, sometimes what can happen is you can catch a burn, and then your meat will start to change and get color to it and stuff like that. You know, you really don't want that. So you just take your freezer bags, and each one individual you put inside your bag. That's 2. This would be the third one. So this would be the same concept. Each one. If your meat touches it too long, what happens is it's not a freezer burn. The meat burns. You have 30 minutes to package your meat and put it away. If you don't, you're going to catch oxidation. You're going to catch all types of things that you don't want in your meat. So try to be very conscious of how you're cutting and how long it's going to take. So you figure I took this out about 5 minutes. We cut the whole thing, and so we're packaging immediately. We're going to freeze it. You can freeze this 6 months to a year. You know, depending on what you do. If you got the right freezer bag, the right temperature, you'll be fine. But this is how you package a ribeye, and we keep going. And I'll show you guys in the next one how to cut the beef bottom round.